Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you this year.
We've got to sign this, mate, for the media.
Oh, no, we'll sign that out the back.
Well, the salary cap's already stuffed, so I guess that's one thing he won't be messing up this time. Nah, scratch that, he probably will make it worse. So it's official. Des Hasler is the new coach of the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles. Well, he's the old coach, but he's now the new coach. Now, I've got to admit, as much as I wanted Desi gone from the Bulldogs, it was weird not to see him in the NRL. Is there anything better than Des Hasler talking to the media? I don't think so.
It comes to understanding the policy about whose name you cannot mention. So let's call him Voldemort. So you can't say anything nice about them. You can't say anything positive about them. You can't say anything about the Voldemorts.
Hasler was issued a suspended $10,000 fine yesterday for breaching a new NRL policy which bans coaches and players from mentioning referees.
I've really missed Des talking to the media and smashing doors. But I won't have to miss him any longer because he's back at Manly. And I gotta say, seeing him in the Manly gear at the press conference, it just seemed right. One thing that I actually thought was pretty funny from his press conference was that they asked him about the salary cap stuff at the Bulldogs, and he did say that he would have got the Bulldogs out of the mess that he created.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But we're not here to talk about Des at the Bulldogs, we're here to talk about Des at Manly. Now, I feel like Manly, they're the sort of club that needs one of their own as a coach. I feel like that's probably why Trent Barrett hasn't really worked out at Manly. In saying that though, with how he's handled things, it doesn't seem like he's the sharpest tool in the shed, let's just say that. The whole Trent Barrett thing is just absolutely comical. The whole appointment of Trent Barrett was a little bit weird to start off with anyways. Like I was just talking about, they usually go for someone who's associated with the club, and Trent Barrett obviously had no association with Manly previously. I think if you go through all their premiership winning coaches, they all previously played for the club or had something to do with the club beforehand. Manly are just one of those clubs like the Bulldogs who they just need someone who understands the culture there. And who knows it better than Des Hasler. Now Desi, he's been a fantastic coach over the years. His last few years at the Dogs weren't good, and I wanted him gone 100%. We needed him gone. In saying that though, I think he can do good things at an NRL club. Will it be with Manly this time? Remains to be seen. At the end of the day, the Manly roster still isn't very good. They do have some very, very good players. The Trebojevic brothers, Cherry Evans, just to name a few. Also even Dylan Walker, those sort of players. They do have some good players, but overall, the whole squad just isn't that good. One thing Des is good at is identifying the strengths of the squad and then finding a game plan that suits it. Now, I know that seems like a weird thing to say after watching the Bulldogs the last few years when he coached, but think back to the first few years when he picked out the perfect game plan for the team that we had at the time. Now, unfortunately, that game plan went to shit once Ben Barber was gone. And to be honest, he never really adapted that game plan at all. So it does show that he is capable of coming up with a game plan for that team. He's done it with Manly in the past. He did it with the Bulldogs briefly, but it also does show maybe he's a little bit too stubborn for the modern game. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Going into the 2019 season, I know it's only 2018, but I really couldn't give two shits about Manly. They're not a very good side, and they didn't do very well in 2018, so I didn't really expect much for 2019, but now that Des Hasler is a coach, I'm definitely going to be paying attention to him. I'm very, very intrigued to see how they go. Now, I wouldn't expect Desi to work miracles with him, but I feel like at least you're going to have a coach that the fans can get behind and that the players are actually going to play for, which I feel like is something that Trent Barrett never had. The fans never really wanted him, and the players never seemed to really want him either. Make sure you leave in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Des Hasler signing with the Manly Sea Eagles? Personally, I do think it is the right move. I thought either him or Tuvey coming back would be the ideal situation for Manly. I do hope for Manly fans' sake that Desi did learn from his mistakes at the Bulldogs, but for the rest of the league, I hope he hasn't. Anyway guys, that's all I got to say about that. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's MrLuke and White Tea. It's on the screen right now. Rightio guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.